Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Owen-Withee and our crossover match. McDonell heading your way over to Owen-Withee, and we are off. Max with the arrow to start as Owen-Withee gets possession. To any Mac fans watching, have a little patience with me as I learn our names here. And we'll do our best to get you some fun commentary for the night. Weaver setting up for three, misses it short. Stinson with the save. Comes back into Joe Janis. Mittermeier. Janis over to... That is Misfeld for two there. First points of the game to the Max. Foul call. Foul called on Grant Smiskey. First foul of the game. Taken out of bounds on the near side. Klobin over to Wendler. Back to Klobin. Almacher to Weaver. Back to Klobin. Weaver right side. Cross to Stinson. Goes back to Weaver. Klobin right side. Wendler in the corner. Klobin into Almacher, but blocked by Janis. And Mittermeier with the recovery. Looks like Huss was tripped up on the way through. No whistle call. Goes Blackhawk ball. Wendler now trying to find a pass, but loses it to Huss. Huss driving in off the glass, too strong. Weaver with the recovery. Drives the baseline, pushes it out, far too strong for Stinson to recover. It'll be Mac ball right at half court. Janis to Huss, to Misfelt. Tries to go inside to Janis, blocked, and Blackhawk pass interrupted by Mittermeier, but Blackhawks maintain control. Klobin, left side to Weaver, to Wendler in the corner. And Almacher with the turnaround jumper, tied up at 2. Misfelt, Janis, Mittermeier, Huss, Smiskey, Janis, Misfeld driving in the lane, puts it up for 2. It's good. 4-2, Max. Pressure on. Blackhawks get across right away. Klobin dribbling to the middle. Weaver. Back to Klobin. Almacher passes out to Wendler, shooting for 3. Just too strong. Weaver rebounds. And we got a foul before the shot. Falls on Buchanan Huss. His first, team's second. Stinson with a shot, misses. Almacher rebounds and gets it back. Ties it up at 4. Cross to Misfelt. Nearly stolen by Weaver. Out of bounds, still Mac ball. Huss to inbound, goes all the way back to Mittermeier. Janus, excuse me. Into Huss, turnaround jumper, tries to get his own rebound, gets fouled on his second try. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Tyler Weaver. First foul for the Blackhawks. First shot from Huss is good. Gives Max a lead again, 5-4. Second one on the way. Makes the second. 6-4, Max. Weaver to Kloppen at the logo. Back to Weaver, left side. Wendler in the corner, out to Kloppen. Shooting 3 is good. 7-6 lead now for the Blackhawks. Misfelt into Janus. No shot, travel called. It'll be Blackhawk ball. Stinson stolen by Huss, and Smisky with the jumper for 2 makes it 8-7 Max. Weaver gets across, and kick called on Mittermeier. Blackhawk ball near half court. Stinson nearly stolen from again. Almacher pushes out to Weaver. Shooting 3 is good. 10-8 Blackhawks now. Millsfeld to Mittermeier. Goes in to Huss. Tries to drive in. We get a foul call on his way up. Falls on Logan Almacher. That's his first, team second. Buchanan Huss at the line again. Shoot 2. Made his first 2. Misses this one. Still 10-8. Second one on the way. That one's good. Makes it 10-9. Blackhawks still in the lead. Wendler underneath. Puts it up for 2 off the glass. 12-9 Blackhawks. Smisky. It's Mittermeier. Looking for a place to go. Gets it to Huss. Turn around. Tries to drive the backside of the basket. Janus rebounds the miss. Huss now for 3. A little to left. Kloppen rebounds for the Blackhawks. Over to Weaver. Stinson in the middle across to Kloppen. Tries to save it. And it goes right to Misfelt. Right place, right time for Misfelt. Smisky trying to drive in the paint. Pushes out to Mittermeier for 3. Misses off the left side of the rim. Stinson across the way to Kloppen. Almacher with a jumper. Misses that one. Fight for the ball. Ends up in Huss's hands. Mittermeier, fast break. Gets it to Smisky. All the way across to Misfelt. Drives in to the edge of the paint. Pass blocked by Kloppen. Mittermeier recovers. Still Mac ball. Misfelt, right side. Janus to Mittermeier. Gets it to Janus near the edge of the paint. Turn around, jumper, misses. Kloppen rebounds. Going back the other way. Weaver to Wendler. Nearly stolen by Misfelt. Stinson from the right corner for 3 misses. Rebound by Misfelt. Smiskey, right side now. To Huss near the middle. Misfelt. Janis. Mittermeier for 3 on the right side is good. Ties it up at 12. Almacher in the trap. Dribbles away. Gets it to Wendler and to Weaver. Weaver drives. Tries to go backside. Misses. Misfelt rebounds. Out to Smiskey. Janis. Tries to back in. And we got a travel call. Checking in for the Macs are Keegan Galvez and Jordan Sikora. Checking in for the Blackhawks is Gage Hansen, Elliot Ackerman, and Vince Henke. Tried to get it in to Almacher, and Almacher gets fouled on the ground. Foul on Keegan Galvez. His first, team's third. Almacher retrieving the inbound pass, gets a jumper, and Buchanan Huss with a nice rebound and keep away. Mittermeier to Huss. Misfelt driving in the paint, puts it up, in and out. Henke ends up with the rebound. Klobin to Ackerman. Hansen back to Ackerman. Inside to Almacher. Makes some space, puts up a jumper, and it's good. 14-12 now, Blackhawks. We're already halfway through this half. Just under 9 minutes to go in the half. Misfelt. Over to Huss. Mittermeier. Dribbles over. Gets it to Galvez. And Sikora. Into Huss. Shooting for 3. Just off the left side. An attempt at a save by Galvez. Ends up going out of bounds. Blackhawk ball. Grant Smiskey checking back in, replacing Aiden Misfelt. Hansen across to Henke. Almacher out to Ackerman. Reset things. Hansen to Clavin, right side. Almacher in the corner. Ackerman, Hansen. Cross to Hansen. Henke, turnaround jumper off the glass for 2 is good. 16-12 Blackhawks. Mittermeier. Off to Galvez. Smiskey to Huss. Makes some space for himself and puts up a 3 and it's good. 16-15. Lead is back down to 1. Henke gets across to Almacher. Clavin now on the right side. Almacher inside, surrounded by 3 Macs. Clavin now shooting 3. And gets that one. Brings lead back to 4. 19-15 Blackhawks. We're at 7 minutes to go in the half. Huss off the glass. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Gage Hansen, his first, team's third. Huss so far 3 for 4 at the line. going back for 2 more. Misses the first one there. Gonna catch my clock back up to where it should be officially. Makes the second one. 19-16, Black Sox in the lead. Amacher got stuck in a trap but found his way out. Ackerman trying to drive in. Sees a block. Keegan Galvez on the foul, his second, team's 4th. Gets it into Amacher right away. Misses the jumper. Klobin with the putback after a tip from Henke. And it's 21-16 Blackhawks. I believe this is the biggest lead of the night for the Blackhawks. Mittermeier. Into Huss. Gets the jumper off the glass for 2. And the Macs are going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back with you in a bit. All right, back in after the timeout. 21-18, Blackhawk lead. Ackerman with a nice drive in for 2. Makes it 23-18. Galvez into Huss, misses the turnaround hook. Back Blackhawk way. Wendler across to Hansen, tries to go inside to Klobin, and Mittermeier with the steal there. Huss to Mittermeier, shooting 3, just off the front side of the rim. Nice grab from Huss to get the ball, and puts up a jumper for 2, 23-20, Blackhawk lead, under 5 minutes to go. Wendler in the corner. Klobin to Hansen at the top. Henke now right side. Across to Wendler. Hansen to Klobin. Into Wendler. Turnaround jumper, fadeaway, misses. Henke gets denied. And goes out of bounds, last off the Max. Janis and Misfeld check back in, as do Weaver and Amacher. Into Wendler, looking for some power up, gets it off the glass for 2, 25-20. Just over 4 minutes to go in the half. Janice to Mittermeier to Huss near the top. Misfelt tries to drive, runs into Blackhawks. Sneaky pass in, but Ackerman interrupts, heading back the other way. When they're trying to drive into Weaver, stolen by Mittermeier, and nice long pass, interrupted by Ackerman. Thought Wendler had it, but it bounced out of his hands and back into Mac hands. Max resetting everything. Janice. Ackerman trying his best to avoid a foul. Huss trying to find a spot in, around the rim and down. Misses. Wendler with the rebound. 3 minutes left in the half here. Good game so far, 25-20, Blackhawk lead. All the way across to Wendler. Amacher. Weaver goes to the baseline. Jump away. Misses. Ackerman regains the ball. Floats into Amacher. Weaver hitting three. Not accurate there. Rebound by Janice. Huss. Across to Mittermeier. Gets a nice baseline attempt. And Amacher with a huge block. Goes out of bounds. Roy Stinson to check in. He'll replace Hansen. Mac ball underneath. Into Misfelt. Mittermeier. Back to Misfelt, left side. Nice pick from Janice. An attempt of a steal from Ackerman goes out of bounds. Still Mac ball. Into Misfelt. Huss over to Misfelt. Janice with some space and gets the bucket. 25-22. Weaver into Amacher. Gets a foul on his shot. Foul called on Buchanan Huss. I believe that's his second, team's fifth. Amacher going to the line to shoot two. Makes the first one. Carter Klobin checking in for Ackerman. Back to the starters for the Blackhawks. Second one made, 27-22. The Macs are back to their starters as well. Minute 35 to go in the half. Mittermeier looking for a place to go, gets to Huss. Drives to the free throw line, back out to Misfelt. Falls down. And we got jump ball call. That's going to go Mac's way. Max on the jump ball. Gets it into Janice. Mittermeier shooting three. Misses off the front end of the rim. Klobin with the rebound. Wendler driving in with power for two more. 29-22 with a minute to go in the half. Smiskey out to Janice. Mittermeier. Huss near the logo. Over to Misfelt. Mittermeier. Smiskey in the right corner. And we got a travel call called on Smiskey. 31.4 left officially on the clock. Gets it into Wendler. Floating into Amacher. Runs into a whole lot of hands. We get a foul call on the ground. Foul called on Buchanan Huss. That's his third. He's going to take a break. And Keegan Galvez checking in to replace him. Amacher to Klavin, who backs out. 20 seconds to go. Weaver, Wendler to Amacher, left side. Underneath to Weaver. Powers up, misses. The referee calls it last touch by the Max. Blackhawks get it into Amacher with 6 seconds to go. Stinson looking for a shot, takes a long one. Just off the rim. And that's going to be the half. Heading into halftime, Owen-Withee 29, McDonell 22. We'll be back for the second half in just about 10 minutes. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. We're here for the second half. Blackhawks got the ball for the start of the second half here. And we're off in this final season game before a playoff start. We have Wendler floating into Amacher. Tries to jump away and get the shot, but misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Still Blackhawk ball. Goes to Klobin shooting three. A little too strong. Ball falls to Mittermeier. Over to Misfelt. And Smiski into Huss. Drives in the paint. Hook. And misses. Amacher grabs for the rebound. Stinson into Amacher. Jumper. Short on the jumper. Rebound by Janis. Huss brings it up. Still looking for the first points of the half. Mittermeier for three misses off the front side of the rim. Stinson. Mittermeier with the near steal, but knocks it out of bounds, or bounces it, dribbles it out of bounds. Blackhawk ball right in front of the bench. Still no points yet this half. Still at the halftime score of 29-22. Klobin on the right side. Amacher back out to Klobin. Weaver across to Stinson. Drives in. And we got a held ball. That's going to be a jump ball for the Max now. Mittermeier bringing it up. Misfeld to Huss. Fakes out Amacher. Gets a jumper from the free throw line for two. 29-24 Blackhawk lead. First points of the half to the Max. Klobin to Amacher in the corner. Loses the ball momentarily. Klobin to Stinson. Wendler is in the paint. Turnaround jumper is whistled. Foul called on Joe Janis. His first. And first one of the half. Rob Wendler at the line to shoot two. First one's good. Second one on the way. Misses that one off the back end of the rim. Recovered by Huss. Over to Mittermeier, to Misfeld, drives in the paint, jumper, good. 30-26 now, still Blackhawk lead. Max have cut into it a little bit. Stinson to Weaver at the corner. Wendler now, into Amacher, edge of the paint. Wendler out, shooting three from the corner, misses. Janis with the rebound, gets it to Huss. Out to Smiski, back to Huss. Mittermeier to Misfeld, right side near the corner. Across to Smiski, Mittermeier up the baseline, jumper, too strong. Wendler with the rebound. Weaver to Klobin. Back to Weaver. Klobin again, floats it to Amacher, and Janis with the steal. Huss for three. In and out of the rim. Rob Wendler with the rebound. Stinson drives in. Jumper. Off the back end of the rim. Mittermeier eventually rebounds. Heading back Mac way. Huss again. Smiskey. Misfeld to Mittermeier. Drives in the paint. Janis underneath for a nice layup. 6-1 run for the Macs, and Owen-Withee's going to call timeout. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back with you after the timeout. 2-point lead for the Blackhawks. Starting on the far side. Clavin. Weaver. In the paint up. Bucket misses. But a foul called. Foul on Joe Janis. His second, team second. Weaver makes the first one. Second one on the way. Second one's good, 32-28. Misfeld to Huss. Into Janis. Tries to get to Misfeld, couldn't handle the pass. Out of bounds to the Blackhawks. Stinson. Clavin. Stinson goes to Amacher, off the glass. Bucket and the foul. Foul's called on Buchanan Huss. That's his fourth. Team's third. Amacher at the line to shoot +1. Misses the shot, and Max recover. Mittermeier, excuse me. Huss now in the right corner. Drives the baseline, and we got a foul before any shot happens. Foul called on Tyler Weaver. His second, team's first of the half. Misfeld in the right corner. Smiskey. Back to Misfeld. Into Janis. Nice floater pass into him and off the glass for two. 34-30. Stinson into Amacher. Just as good a pass as the Max just did. Make it 36-30. Max again. Misfeld in the corner. Janis nearly loses the pass to Weaver. They get it back. Misfeld, Mittermeier. Huss in the left corner, drives in. Passes out nicely to Misfeld. Misses a 3 too strong. And Amacher trying to pass out to Clavin, who was on a fast break, gets fouled first. Foul called on Aiden Misfeld. Probably a very safe foul to do. Jordan Sikora checking in, replacing Huss, who's on 4 fouls. Bisfeld probably saved 2 points there with that foul. Stinson into Wendler, who mishandles the ball. Max recover. Sikora. Mittermeier over to Misfelt. Goes in the paint himself, off the glass. And misses. Rebound by Clavin. Stinson trying to drive the baseline, loses the ball. And that's going to be McDonell ball here. 11:55 to go. 36-30 Blackhawk lead. Largest lead has been 7. Jonas with a nice bucket and foul. Fouls on Rob Wendler, his first, team second. Jonas for +1 is good. Titans the lead to 3. 36-33. Clavin. Stinson. Back over to Clavin. Weaver. Talmacher on the right. Back to Weaver. And Clavin on the left. Solid defense from the Mags. Now some fast movement from the Blackhawks. Clavin for 3 is good. 39-33. Smiskey, Misfeld to Sikora. Mittermeier dribbling back in the middle, back up to Sikora in the right corner. Jonas. Joe Janis, called for the charge. It's his third, team's 5th. Elliot Ackerman checking in for the Blackhawks, replacing Roy Stinson. 10:45 remaining in the game. Putting a warning in the book on the bench there. Blackhawks taking it out on the far side. Amacher pushes back out. We got Weaver in the middle. Clavin looked to shoot for 3, but pulls back. Ackerman. Weaver to Clavin. Weaver to Ackerman, inside to Wendler. Tries to get it back out. And called out of bounds off the Max. Weaver to Wendler in. Ackerman to Weaver, shooting 3 from the corner, short. Diving for the ball, we got Max call a timeout just in time before the ball gets loose again. We're going to take timeout as well. I'll be back with you in a bit. Back with you after the timeout. 39-33 Blackhawk lead at this point. It's going to be Max ball after the timeout in the backcourt. Mittermeier brings it up. Misfelt. Sikora. Smiskey over to Misfelt. Goes into Janice. Nice try, turnaround jumper, misses. Rebound by Amacher. Weaver to Ackerman on the right. Amacher back to Ackerman. Klobin near the logo. Ackerman looked to shoot, but dribbles in. Backs out to Klobin. Weaver in the middle, holding. Ackerman. Weaver, right. Klobin shooting three. Too strong. Rebound by Misfeld. Loose ball. Recovered by Amacher. Weaver. Over to Klobin. Amacher there underneath. Misses the layup. Called off of the Blackhawks. McDonell ball. Huss checking back in with 4 fouls. Also checking in is Gage Hansen for the Blackhawks. Misfelt. Mittermeier into Janice, across to Huss. Shot is short. Last touch by Blackhawks. BMAC ball under their own basket. Gets it into Sakura. Blocked by Amacher off of Janice. And Blackhawks end up with the ball. Looks like we got a push from behind. Foul called on Joe Janice. That's his 4th. Team 6th. Bonus light will turn on for the Blackhawks after the inbound. Goes to Amacher. Jumpers good for 2. 41-33. Now an 8-point lead, their biggest of the night. Huss losing control of the pass. Goes out of bounds. Blackhawk ball in front of the bench. Hansen near the logo. Ackerman right. Klobin by logo. Hansen left. Blocked away by Misfelt. Out of bounds. Now Blackhawk ball again. 8:01 officially left in the game. I'll catch up my clock here. Klobin. Hansen. Klobin to Amacher. Into Wendler in the paint. We get a foul call. Joe Janice called for his 5th foul. His night is done. Miles Flanagan checking in to replace Janice. Wendler puts in the bonus. He'll get a second one. And makes the second one as well. 10-point lead for the Blackhawks. 43-33. Misfelt. Sakura. Back to Misfelt. Tries to get across. And we got an over and back called. Looks like we got a timeout call for McDonell. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back in with the timeout. 43-33 Blackhawk lead. Clubbin on the right side now. Ackerman trying to get back to Clubbin, and Clubbin loses it out of bounds. Mac ball. Saving every second they can, Max are. Huss, turnaround jumper, misses, but gets a foul. Foul called on Logan Amacher, his second, team's third. Huss to shoot two. Makes the first one. Cuts the lead to 9. Second one is up and good. 43-35. Blackhawk lead. Defense is a little more pressure from the Max. Trying to make up the 8 points they're behind right now. Winner nearly loses it. Amacher for 3 misses. Clobbin with the putback for 2 is good. 45-35. Misfelt. Flanagan. Sakura. Ackerman called for a kick. Tyler Weaver checking in for Hansen. Flanagan over to Misfeld. Clavin with the block and steal. Losing the ball. No control is the call. And we get a bucket and a foul. Foul called on Aiden Misfeld, his second, team's 8th. Carter Clavin looking for a +1. Misses it. 12-point lead for the Blackhawks. Max in hurry-up mode. Flanagan at the baseline, looking for a way out. Gets it to Mittermeier. Bucket and the foul. Fouls on Elliot Ackerman, his first, team's 4th. And Eddie Mittermeier at the line to shoot a +1. Misses the +1. Blackhawks with the rebound. Good defense from Mittermeier. Wendler. Ackerman misses. Flanagan with the rebound. Mike Flanagan. And we got a foul on the floor. Foul called on Tyler Weaver, his third, team's fifth. Misfelt. Mittermeier nearly is stolen by Ackerman. Klobin with the layup for two. Back to a 12-point lead for the Blackhawks, 49-37 with 5:15 to go. Misfelt in the paint. Nearly gets it to Huss, but Flanagan recovers. Sikora over to Mittermeier. Looking to reset things. Drives in. Flanagan underneath. Misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two. Foul called on Rob Wendler. That's his second, team's sixth. Bonus light will turn on after these foul shots here. Flanagan's first one's a miss. Miles Flanagan, I think I called him Mike, my apologies. It's Miles Flanagan. Second shot is also a miss. Saumacher rebounds. Weaver drives across. Klobin. Dribbling foul on Klobin. Turnover to the Max. 4:44 officially remaining. Sikora to Huss. Turnaround jumper. Misses. Flanagan gets the bucket and the foul. Rob Wendler with his third foul. Misfelt checking in to replace Sikora. Flanagan at the line shooting +1, looking for his first foul shot and gets it. 49-40. Blackhawks in the lead. More pressure on the back half from the Max. They get it across to Weaver. Weaver drives the baseline, puts it up. Misses the shot, but gets the foul. Foul called on Eddie Mittermeier. That's his first of the game. Team's ninth. Weaver to shoot two. First one's good. Makes it 50 for the Blackhawks. Second one's made. 11-point lead for the Blackhawks. Misfelt. Huss. Cross to Mittermeier, nearly grabbed by Almacher. Back to Huss. Drives in. Layup off the glass. Misses. Fight for the ball. And they're calling it Blackhawk ball. Apologies for the camera angle. And we got a foul here right away. Foul called on Grant Smiskey. Double bonus here for Carter Klobin. First of two is good. Makes it 52-40. Misses the second shot. And Max are in the hurry up to get back. Huss takes it all the way down, puts up a layup, misses. Weaver gets a foul. Foul is called on Miles Flanagan. His first. And Tyler Weaver going to line shoot double bonus.
First one's a miss. Waiting the second one. Makes the second, 53-40. Misfelt. Misses the jumper, gets a second shot, and gets fouled on the way up. Rob Wendler with his fourth. Team's eighth. And Aiden Misfelt with the line to shoot two. First one's off the front of the rim. Makes the second. 53-41. 3.5 to go. Pass initially blocked by the Max. And Owen-Withee calls timeout. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back with you after the timeout. 53-41, Blackhawk lead. Blackhawks with the ball. Getting a fresh 10 seconds. Clavin gets it, back to Weaver. Right across. Goes to the bucket, misses. Mittermeier with the rebound. And fast break back. Dribbling foul called on Mittermeier. Blackhawk ball in front of the McDonell bench. Timeout called. So we'll take another timeout. Be back with you in a bit. Apologies for my silence. Apparently, I had my mic muted yet. Clavin gets it across to Weaver, drives himself up for a layup for two. 60-47. Excuse me, 61. I missed the free throw. Foul in the bucket. Roy Stinson on the foul. It's his first. Eddie Mittermeier looking for +1. And he makes the +1, 61-50. Clavin. And we got a push call. Fouls on Aiden Misfelt. Clavin at the line, shoot two. Makes the first one. And just misses the second. Buchanan Huss with the rebound. Shooting three right away, misses the front of the rim. And we got a whistle. Miles Flanagan on the foul, his third. Weaver makes the first one. And we got a line change for the Max. We have Cooper Mittermeier, Ben Siegenthaler, Carter Stelter, Griffin Suckup, and Paul Pfeiffer in for the Max now. Weaver makes the second, 64-50. Scramble for the ball on the ground, still scrambling. Suckup does well to get the ball. Stelter, Siegenthaler, Mittermeier. Pfeiffer into Stelter, tries to go up, gets blocked. Clavin with the rebound. Blackhawks use timeout to get subs on. And we have Alex Gutowski, Quinn Hattelstead, Jaden Hansen, Vince Henke, and Ryan Nelson in for the last about 46 seconds here. Gutowski, Hansen, Hattelstead over to Gutowski, left side, 13 seconds to go. Hansen, Gutowski, Hattelstead, Gutowski. Now we're holding, and this one is over. Blackhawks win the crossover, 64-50 over the McDonell Max. And this is going to be our last stream of the season, unless for some reason we end up with a home game over the playoffs here. We will see what happens as the playoffs develop. Quick shout out to the girls who ended their season last night. Lost a close one at the end to the New Holcomb. Or, excuse me, Lake Holcomb. Close one at the end there. So congratulations to our seniors who are graduating. And again, we are done streaming this season unless we get a home playoff game somewhere down the line. But do stay tuned to the Athletic Department Facebook for any future streams. And with that, we're going to say good night, good season, and go Blackhawks.